Hey, it's your boy Wayne Parcher, CEO of Quantum Stereo. Listen, I got this hot new interview debuting today with CARISSMA RIZZI DELUCA. Let me tell you something. First model will be interviewed by the Quantum Stereo radio playlist. So you ready? Let's go. Hey everybody, it's your boy Wayne Parchment, CEO of Quantum Stereo. You listen to the Quantum Stereo radio playlist, the #1 interview platform. And right now I have a special guest. As you know, I do interviews on the artist on the rotation. I do a model, entertainer, and politician. Why this one is so special is because I have the first model, brand ambassador, top influencer, doing this interview. Our first model. Her name is CARISSMA RIZZI DELUCA. All right, and we're gonna interview her. How you doing, Miss CARISSMA?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm fine. Listen, man, I'm glad you're doing this interview because, like I said, you're our first model that we're interviewing. And
that's so dope. I felt honored.
And I know this is gonna be a big success because a lot of people wanna hear what you're about, what you do. And I know you got a lot of fans that are wanting to hear some things, some of your thoughts and about you. So let's start about you. Who you are and where you're from.
Okay, I am 41 and I am from Philadelphia originally, but Florida raised me. I've been in the Panama City area for about 25 years now, which is in the northwest panhandle of Florida.
Oh, I'm very familiar. I believe it or not. From New York City, moved down here to Florida 5 years now. I'm in Polk County. Don't ask me why I chose Polk County. A lot of people ask me that. Like,
it's like off the beat path.
Yeah. We, make a little story short. It's a nice area, Winter Haven. It's a nice area, but like I said, I looking forward to moving either to Orlando or Miami sometime soon. But Florida's, listen, I love it, right? I miss New York City, but I love it. But like you said, you're from Philly, the city of brotherly love. And
sometimes.
Hey, Philly has a rich history, man. Let me tell you something, man. So, not only the foundation of Declaration of Independence, but also some history, got some great artists, the Philly Sound, Teddy Pendergrass, you know what I'm saying? The all the great artists coming out of Philly, and I've been there and I love it. So you're right here in Florida right now, but how did you get started in the modeling game?
Wow. Honest to God, I have to attribute that to my current boudoir photographer. Her name is Christy. I booked a shoot with her probably about 9 years ago, and I did a boudoir shoot. It was a full shoot. She did my hair and my makeup and all the things and all the bells and whistles. And it was really the first time I had seen myself on camera as like a beautiful woman. Like, it literally opened up something inside of me that made me want to embark.
Yes.
I don't think that initially that was the thing, but once I started to get like people that would reach out to me and talk about my body positivity and the fact that I was a bigger woman and I was, doing plus size situations, and oh my God, I didn't know you were so beautiful, and I didn't know that could come out of you like that, because I've always been a man's woman. Like, I played sports. I was, kind of tomboyish. I really didn't
Yeah.
come into being a woman until after I was a mom. And that's just, different. And I'm not talking about when I was a new mom, because when I was a new mom, I was barely 19 and I was raising twins.
Yes.
So like I'm talking about when my fourth son was born. I guess I was 26-ish, something like that, 27. And I mean, that's when I really started exploring being a woman, liking being a woman, being proud to be my size,
Yes.
and just trying to figure out what that was.
And you know what? I would think that you are an inspiration to a lot of young ladies, women in general, because the body positivity is something that needs to be addressed more, because we have a lot of body
Absolutely.
shaming out here, and it's just crazy. And you representing, if I could say this, the plus size BBW
Mhm.
aspect of it is very good. And I see on your social media how the positivity you bring, and basically how you blunt about things that you talk about straight up.
I, I am. I,
I remember seeing a post on that feed where you just said that don't be in my DMs, right? Just be talking nonsense, because I'm not looking for no wasting my time and no distractions, right? 'Cause I
not.
know you get that a lot. A lot of people probably in your inbox,
Mm.
talking foolishness sometimes, and I don't think that people understand that there should be respect and boundaries. And I know you get
That's
that.
all. That's a whole nother podcast.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's a whole other discussion. Um, what I want to ask you was, so your name is Carissima Rizzi DeLuca, which is
Uh-huh.
obviously Italian. Can you tell me
Mm.
that part of your heritage?
So I am Sicilian Italian. My
Okay.
grandparents on my father's side were Sicilian, which is probably where I get all my assets from. Because mom doesn't really have much of a bootay. Um, Mama's kind of skinny, and she's an Italian girl, but she's not one of the big ladies. She's little, and
Yeah.
she's what I'm saying, she's maybe 120 pounds soaking wet. So um, I definitely get all that stuff from, my dad's side of the family. Like my grandmother got one of them booties that you can sit like a tray on, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like
Okay.
ridiculous.
Okay.
But
And then from Sicily, the
yeah, right.
okay. So that's fascinating, because like I have two biracial daughters, right?
Right.
And as I always tell them, you love both sides of who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And it's just amazing. So you speak Italian fluent?
I do not
Do
know.
not?
And I haven't even been back home since the Eagles won the Super Bowl. So honest to God, like I haven't been around any of my Italian for real family like in years, honestly. Like we're just, so scattered, and I'm consistently and constantly busy, like with all my jobs and my hats and my things. So it's
Yeah.
just really hard for me to get up there, But I actually am going to go to Exotica, New Jersey,
Okay.
which is October 20. I think I'm going to be there October 20th through the 24th,
Yeah.
because I have transitioned my modeling career a little bit here lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Explain to people about your transition, because I know you're talking about going into the into the other aspect of modeling, which could be OnlyFans, or it could be the exotic entertainment industry. So how's that? Erotic
So
entertainment industry. I'm sorry.
yeah, actually that's brand new for me, but it's taken off kind of quick. I started shooting adult content July 8th. I brought out, rolled out my new Twitter and Instagram and social media with my stage name probably on the 5th.
Okay.
I'm already at over 1,100 followers on both platforms, so that's super dope. I have started doing some adult content creating. I've shot with Desperate Amateurs.
Yes.
Recently, I've done 6 scenes with them, which will probably be out on Hamster and stuff like that here in the near future. So like probably November or December. But on top of that, I'm creating my own adult content, and my ManyVids site will be dropped on the 22nd of this month.
Okay.
So I'm super excited about that.
And what
And
about
transitioning.
your own website? Do you have your own website?
So all of that is being dropped on the same day. So 8/22/22, look for all kinds of stuff. I'm going to have a new website. All my social media links will be up.
Okay.
I do have, I mean, obviously I have all the things right now. I mean, I just don't really have Facebook for that account because Facebook makes you delete and puts you in jail for everything these days.
For any little thing, man. So it's like, like the other day, I was posting to a lot of the entertainment groups I'm in, and I just post about the artists, the music, or I talk about interviews that are coming up. And Facebook basically had me either choose to discard or report to like 20 groups that I posted in because they're saying that I was doing spam, and I'm like, I don't do spam. You know what I'm saying? Anything I do is about information, entertainment, and that's it. But like I said, Facebook can be like that. That's why the platforms like ManyVids, having your own site and stuff like that is a very good platform for a lot of the, adult entertainment stars. So, yeah, go ahead.
So I will have, I'll have a PG-13 platform or a rated R platform.
Yeah.
And then I will also have a XXX platform. So there will be CARISSMADeluca.com, and then there will be CARISSMADelucaXXX.com or whatever we figure out. So yeah, definitely be on the look for the 22nd of this month.
So let me ask something. Will you be working in the future with, and I bring his name up, I know that he doesn't do as much. I was seeing a YouTube where he was explaining about the industry, but Mr. Marcus, like a Mr. Marcus type, not him precisely, but will you be working with like top, adult or female stars in the future?
Yeah, actually, I'm pretty excited. I'm working with some really good stars. I'm actually going to Vegas next week for the World Championship of Pool because I'm also an avid pool player.
Okay.
But on top of that, I'm going to make it like a double situation since I'm going to be on the West Coast and there's lots of adult content creators in Vegas. I'm making that an opportunity for me to go ahead and shoot some really good content with some awesome people. And honest to God, like this industry, you would think lots of judgmental things about people before you actually, encounter and meet. And this is such a business. It's so safe. People are very receptive. I have been reached out to by some very top, awesome people, and it's actually very flattering. Like I said, this has kind of moved really fast. Like I literally started July 8th, and we are July 31st right now, and it's definitely taken off a lot faster than I thought it would. So once all that stuff gets put out there and I start putting out my stuff with all these bigger names and people that are obviously been in the biz a lot longer than me, I'm definitely anxious to see what that does for me.
Okay, so we should expect to see maybe within a year's time you at the AVN Awards get an award.
Honest to God, I really would love that. I look at all the newcomers and all the different categories that they have for AVN, and I just think that's so dope to have a platform where you can excel and get awarded and rewarded for the stuff that you're creating. Because at the end of the day, all this is art. It depends on how you look at it, of course. But art is perspective, and opinions are like assholes, and you know what I'm saying. Everybody's got one. So like some people look at this as not an art form, but to me, I want it to be professional. I want it to be clear, pristine. I want it to be amazing because I like to watch porn. So if I'm in it, I want it to be better than what I watch.
And basically, you're hoping to be behind the camera also in the future?
Maybe, I can register as a producer because I do have my own LLC. So all of this will be actually legitimized business. Like I'm not doing this and just saying, hey, heck it, I'm going to be paying my taxes and all the things on it. You know what I'm saying? And making sure it's like a legitimate situation, because at the end of the day, I would like for it to be an established source of income for me. Yeah. I'm not just doing this because I like to do it. You know what I'm saying?
It's about creating a residual income, creating wealth, and to all the people out there who like to be doing business but not doing it legally, listen to what the lady says, an LLC, right? Or doing business as type of business. Do that, because when you do that, it establishes you, gives you more credibility, and you don't have to worry about the government coming after you, right? But go ahead, Miss
Facts.
Charisma.
Yeah, I just like at the end of the day, I'm really excited about what's gonna take me and what's gonna happen. And like I said, I would love to be behind the camera and producing and
Yeah,
creating and what I'm saying, hand holding like's been done for me. Because I do have to give a tribute and a credit to Jay Playhard. Shout out to him. We've been friends for quite a long time, and we're from
yeah,
the same area. And honestly, God, this man has been trying to get me to realize my own talent for a very, very long time. And I'm just
yes,
really glad that he pushed me to accept what I kind of already knew. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, yeah,
you know, once you see yourself on camera and you feel like you belong there, that's pretty much a done deal. And that's really what he did. He made me realize that that's where I need to be. So
and that's
that's where
what
I'm
it
at.
is. Yeah, and seeing your own worth, seeing your own potential, and having somebody to back that potential, that's the most important thing in any type of industry that you in. Another question.
Okay.
How do you feel? How do you see yourself? I would say 5 years from now, within this industry, within the scope of your businesses and all that. Like, do you want to turn it into like a Fortune 500 type enterprise?
We all want a Fortune 500
Yeah,
type enterprise,
yes,
sir.
we do. Yes, we do.
Um,
But you
you
know what
know,
I'm saying? Like, how do you visualize it for you?
I visualize this next year of me probably taking off in this industry pretty hard. I definitely see me looking at it, like I said, through a business eyes, and hopefully the business eyes take me to the Fortune 500.
Yeah.
Um, but I really have enjoyed this last like few weeks, just kind of getting to know the business and getting to know some of the people in the industry. And I just think that nothing bad is going to come from that. I mean, of course, there's going to be hiccups and whatever's along the way and hurdles and things that I'm not going to like or enjoy. But as of right now, I just see this thing kind of taking off and doing it, kind of becoming its own thing.
Yeah.
I want to be able to make checks in my sleep. So that's the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to make, like you said, wealth, generational wealth.
Yeah.
I would love for my children and grandchildren to be able to benefit from the money that I'm making too from this. So we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? And, I have actually, speaking of my children, my twins are 22, and I have talked to them about the things that I have going on, and they're completely supportive of that. Well, one of them is a little less supportive than the other, but they're like, Mom, you've been single and like living your life, and you just haven't been doing, you just be happy. We don't care. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
we just
Yeah.
want you. So, there's that. And then I've definitely spoke to my mom about it, but she's kind of on like oh, OnlyFans? Everybody does that. Cool. So, like,
I mean, everybody does it, but not everybody is making cash. Like Miss Cash Me Outside. I don't know if you recently heard about her.
That girl.
$42 million. Show receipts and all. I had to Google it because I couldn't believe it. Even Google said she showed her receipts, and I was like, like $42 million. Right?
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. All for her being disrespectful of Maury Povich.
Dr. Phil. Remember?
Oh, it was Dr. Phil. Okay.
And that's when her catchphrase at the age of 12 was "Cash Me Outside."
Right.
And listen, I'm not hating. I'm just saying that it's just
I am.
Listen, I don't. You can say it, but I don't want to come off saying that. But it's just mind-boggling. Just mind-boggling.
I feel you. It is crazy.
$42 million. So if she's making $42 million, we need you to make $100 million. All right? That's
I'm saying. That would be nice. That's good to have goals like that, for sure. Actually, at the end of the day, I probably want to incorporate, my aesthetics business eventually to this too, because, I can do all kinds of cool stuff like with skincare and back facials and stuff. So I can do intimate, facials and things of that nature. So that's probably going to be in the near future too. I just got to figure out the mechanics.
Diversify as much as you can. That's all it's about, diversifying,
Right.
And another thing that I wanted to ask you was,
okay,
what other talents do you have?
Oh God, I'm actually so dope. I like to consider myself a comedian, although, it depends on who I'm talking to. It depends on who would agree with you. I'm a dope esthetician. I'm great with skincare, facials. I'm your girl, your do-it-yourself masks, all kinds of stuff like that. I kind of call myself a skin nerd because that was like my favorite part of aesthetic school was learning like the different things that you put on your body to make it better.
Well, hold that thought, because I get shown a lot of TikToks, and I'm not on TikTok, but I get shown, by the family TikToks, and there's this lady named Malika that has like 4 million followers, and she gets a whole bunch of stuff from. So, are you on TikTok?
I'm horrible at TikTok, bro. Like, I don't know what it is about me and TikTok and like having to to me, showing my body is one thing, but showing my personality is intimate. So it's like, it's weird, which is backwards, I guess.
Well,
but
you could do makeup and stuff like that. You could talk.
Yeah, I could
brands,
do stuff. Yeah.
Talk about,
I know. I actually did my first Facebook Live facial in like months today. I gave myself a dermaplane. And I did it on Facebook, and I was like, everybody's like, oh my God, why don't you do this more often? Like, oh my God, like, it's just because like, I don't know, it's like you get silly and you get personal on TikTok to me. You show some of your vulnerabilities. So some of that is rough to me.
I get that.
As a strong woman, it's like, I don't want to show everybody that I'm awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
Not
just think that
people can sometimes use those vulnerabilities against you.
Right. Just know that I'm pretty. Just think I'm pretty, and that's fine. Like,
being the fact that you talk about the aesthetics part of it, I would think that TikTok, a lot of people are making money off of TikTok as well.
They are. So actually, that's one thing that Jay and TT have tried to push me to do is make more TikToks and get more TikTok followers, because even in the adult entertainment industry, that's something that a lot of people look for. So there's lots of cool little quirky things that you can do, and there's lots of little cool little, what do they call them, duos and whatevers that you could do. And I've definitely explored some of it, but it's like, oh God, I gotta get like all like, I don't know. It feels so interpersonal, like, I guess is the thing for me. But yeah, I also play a lot of pool. Like I said, I'm playing in the World Championship of Pool next week, which is my fourth time.
You're actually playing in it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Wow. It's my fourth time.
What's the highest you've placed?
So one time I played. This is what I've been for is team play. 2 years ago, my team captain's team placed like 109th out of like 376 teams. I'm actually playing 8-ball, which is the Big Daddy Championship with my boys. Shout out to my team. I love them so much. But we're playing 8-ball, and that's like 800 teams. So it's a big one. But if we win, it's like $25,000 for a prize. So that's super dope. And
it is super dope. But it's something that you enjoy doing. You have fun doing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Going in there. Well, let me ask you a question. Have you ever hustled anybody out of pool? So, like, if I was to play with you, would you hustle me?
I don't really hustle on purpose. It's more your fault. You know what I'm saying? Because you walk into it looking at like, oh yeah, she's not gonna kick my ass. Like,
that's
whatever.
What I'm saying. Like, have you pretended like you don't play that well, and then when they get on there, they see you play.
No, because I'm too much of a dominant personality to walk in there and act like I suck. I can't do that. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and rack it and run it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. I have too many amazing pool mentors for me to like. You know what I'm saying? Ever lay down or look?
Let's check off you making money off of that, because since you're going there showing everybody the skills, ain't nobody even want to go play you. You know what I'm saying?
No, what's crazy is I can't even make money off pool unless I want to quit amateur pool league. Because once you take money for pool, you can't play APA anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, like I can't even like teach lessons or anything because they don't like allow that. Like that's not a thing. Once you take money, you can't play APA.
One other question: do you sing?
Hell no.
Okay, well, you said you had all type of talents. I just wanted to know if you sing, because
you would pay me to not sing?
Yeah,
absolutely. I can't hold a tune, bro, at all.
Have you gone to any acting interviews, any acting jobs? Have you,
no.
No casting calls or nothing like that?
I've had a few casting calls actually for a couple different things, but I've never taken them. One was for a plus size show that was supposed to air So Curvy,
Yeah.
and it was supposed to be on either like Lifetime or TLC. I can't remember, but at the time I was engaged to be married, and I didn't think that it was conducive to my relationship because we were supposed to get married about 4 months, into that. So had I known what was going to happen, though, I would have took the damn casting call.
Hey. Yeah. Yeah.
We ended up breaking up a couple months later, like a couple months before the wedding. So, and by then, that opportunity had passed. So, a shout out to any woman that has an opportunity. Don't do it. Don't not do it because you don't have a man.
Yeah.
Make sure you take every single opportunity. And if he doesn't support you in your endeavors and he doesn't support you in your dreams, and he is not your penguin, girl.
Yeah. Vice versa. I say that to the guys. If you have
Facts.
someone who's behind you 100%, don't mess that up for anything, and praise them. You know what I'm saying? Because just let everybody know, Miss Charisma is at the nail polish, at the nail salon, and I'm happy that she was able to do this interview at the same time.
Me too, because I really wanted to be at my thinking spot. Like, it's beautiful. It's beautiful over there. So we'll have to revisit this in a few months when I'm doing all these amazing things, so we can be at the thinking spot.
So people can catch up and see what you've been doing. So entrepreneur.
I'm also a bar manager.
Bar manager. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So instead of jack of all trades, we're gonna say Jacqueline of all trades.
I'm serious. I used to sell real estate advertising also.
Okay. Hey, it's someone. When I was in college, years ago, I had a professor, real estate professor, right? I was taking a real estate class back in New York City, and at LaGuardia Community College, the first college I started. And I remember her saying that she was not only a lawyer, a real estate, she was an appraiser. And one thing she taught me, right? I was 18 at the time. She taught me that don't ever, always try to do multiple trades if you can. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to just stop at one thing. Multiple trades. And I never forget that lady teaching me that, man.
It's true.
It's true. Because you never know when your skill set will be needed, and there's another opportunity for you to make money. But
I'll tell you what, I'm definitely over the bar business though. After 21 years, I'm over it. I'm over it.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. But
I'm too old for it.
Well, listen, no. You still got that energy. You still got that passion, and that's
my body hurts.
Hey. My body hurts too, right? But I realize my body hurts, but I realize that I'm not going to continue I'm not going to limit myself to the point that I'm going to say I can't do it no more, because like I said, there's always opportunities out there. You got to take advantage of them. And that's what you're doing. You are an entrepreneur. You listen, you're going to be you are a mogul, but your company is going to be a top 500 company. That's how I see it. And I appreciate you even doing this interview, because like I said, you're the first model that we had on. You're somebody that I think will not only motivate but inspire a lot of other young ladies and women who want to be able to say to themselves, I want my own business. This is what I want to do. So
just do it.
Yeah, just do it.
And you don't even understand, an LLC does not cost you that much money. Legitimize your business.
Yeah. You can do it through your state, or you can do it legal, like I did.
Sun biz.
Yeah. You can do it. It's that easy. So before we go, Ms. Charisma, tell everybody where they can reach you at on your social media platforms.
You can pretty much find me except on Facebook. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on, which is a little bit X-rated now, so I hope you're ready for the heat. So
what's your Twitter? Tell everybody your Twitter.
It's at CARISSMA DELUCA. Okay. And Charisma is spelled CARISSMA, and DELUCA is DELUCA.
So just so everybody knows, it's just one R on the Twitter, right?
Mm-hmm. And then
on your Instagram?
It's Rizzi _ the DABBW _ baddie.
Okay, and I will have all these on here. Are you going to set up a Facebook page anytime soon?
I don't think I'm going to steer away from Facebook as far as that goes for this, endeavor because it just doesn't make sense.
Okay.
They really just don't like me. So
What about your mini vids? What is your mini vids?
many vids, you will be able to find that link. It'll probably be my name as well. You know what I'm saying? So it'll all be linked. I have all my links on my Twitter and
Okay.
on my Instagram bio.
Okay.
So any social media that I have, you can just click on all my links and it'll show you my Snapchat and my FetLife and many vids and all the things that I have.
Okay. Once again, Miss Charisma Rizzi DeLuca, lo agradezco. I appreciate it. And
Thank you.
much success to your future, which is very bright. And like I said, you know,
Thank you.
you supported me and my brand, and I definitely will keep supporting your brand and truly appreciate it. Thank you for being the first model on the Quantum
Thank
State
you.
Radio playlist. And listen, you have a nice day, and thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You too. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate you.
Okay.
You're awesome.